Well, hello. Welcome to Ink the Book Show. I'm Ryan O'Connor, and I'll be coloring this spaceship picture I made back in October for Inktober. I'm trying to get into digital coloring more for my sketchbook work. So I'm scanning a lot of stuff in and scanning new pictures and coloring them and posting them on my social media at Wrangleshank, everybody. Just thought I'd change it up this stream, and I've just got a lot of artwork I'm trying to catch up on. So normally I'm inking my graphic novel Bonehead. We're coloring my graphic novel Bonehead now. Let's see. Why isn't it doing anything? Oh, I'm on eraser, that's why. So I did this drawing for an Inktober prompt. I don't remember what the prompt was off the top of my head, but yeah. Earlier that day, my girlfriend had sent me a picture of her little boy Johnny, and he's 4, and I ended up using that picture as a reference here. He wasn't quite doing this pose, but that is kind of a likeness, only he looks older here. It looks like he's a 12-year-old here. So also, here's something I can talk about. My girlfriend just called me right before the stream. Otherwise, I would have been on a little earlier. She was just telling me her neighbor across the street, who she's known her whole life, he was in the hospital. I don't know if he was in the hospital. He was one of the first people to see her when she came home from the hospital when she was born. That's what I was trying to say. But he's in the hospital now because he just had his foot amputated. His foot that he was walking around on like a week ago. Guy didn't know he was diabetic, apparently, and I guess it's been going untreated or whatever. His sugar was through the roof. He had his, from his ankle down, amputated. They're gonna have to take more of his leg, they were telling him, and he's probably gonna have to lose some fingers too. I can't believe it. This guy is I can't believe it. It's the most insane thing. Man, that poor dude. So I think they're going to be visiting him in the hospital tomorrow. I don't think I'll be there at that time. I might be going over there at some point tomorrow to their place tomorrow to set up a bed, a mattress that I bought for Johnny. but I think they'll be going to the hospital earlier tomorrow than I can get there. Oof. Man, take nothing for granted. It would be a shame to not appreciate your foot while you have a foot, only to have your foot taken away from you. I was gonna try. She just went, Michael had his foot amputated. And I was like, what? Oh, what happened? What happened? And I was like, wait, don't tell me. Do you want to come on stream and tell me about it? And then she called me. She didn't even see that text until we were on the phone. But not to be crass, but I was about to come on. I wasn't trying to be crass about it. I was just, I was about to start a stream, and then she told me that. Let's see. I think I have 2 shadow layers. Yeah, that's. Oh my goodness. So her mom was just telling her about it right before she told me about it. And so I was talking to the 2 of them on the phone right before I got on the stream. And her poor mother, you know, I don't know if I talked about this on the stream. She just lost, my girlfriend just lost her father like 2 weeks ago. This guy was at the funeral. But they've known him for like dang near 40 years. My girlfriend's in her 30s, but he's known the family for like 40 years. And you know, when they were getting off the phone, I could just hear her mom starting to cry about this guy's foot. He's a close family friend. Like I said, he was just at her husband's funeral. Oof. Seeing like little pixels that I missed. Okay, I think I got it how I want it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I was, I'm pretty sure I talked about this a while ago. I did a this art project, this Chicago-based art project a while ago, where I painted a bus bench for Pace Bus out here. 'Cause there was a nice cash payment. Well, I guess it's a gift card, but nice little. It was like a nice little deal. Where artists in the Chicago area can do. And there's still a few left. If you're in the Chicago area, there, if you look up Pace Bus Bench Art or something like that, they're still taking people. I think they've got about 20 bus benches left. I painted a bus bench, made $500 painting a dragon on a bench. And I'm getting like my whole family in on it. They're all doing bus benches. My family's gonna have Pace bus benches all over the city. Yeah, I did one, and my brother did one, my sister did one, and now my brother's wife is doing one. My mom's an actual painter. Like, she paints landscapes, beautiful oil painting landscapes, and I want her to do one on a bus bench for Pace. That would be amazing. She was starting to do layout designs that she wanted to do. She was working on a painting to submit for the proposal or whatever, and then she started doing like Cubs artwork. I was like, no, don't do Cubs artwork. It's lame. Do a beautiful Bob Ross style sunset over a lake with a mountain in the background. That's what she should do. Let's see. Something caught my eye. Yeah. There's some rogue color here. And some missing shadow here. Maybe it's the color itself. Yeah, it is. Let's see now. Dang it. It's getting a little sloppy. Woof. I'm doing it too far away. I gotta zero in. I just wonder if... Okay, good. I think this stuff is on top of the rest of the color. So it's on top of the shadow layer. So if I draw into this area, it's not going to affect it. It might affect those stars because that's just white, but it won't affect the black ink or this blue that I put on top of the black ink. So that's a little helpful. I don't got to worry about going out of the lines over this way right now. What's going on here? Stop it. Messages. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Don't. Two shadow layers and they're kind of tripping me up. I think I want one layer and I actually want the other layer. Okay. Let's see here how they overlap. I am easily confused as it is. No. Like whether or not I have the brush or the eraser on, for example. That's the type of thing that confuses me on a moment-to-moment basis. This part's reminding me of like the turtle shells in Mario. Which I probably was inadvertently thinking of when I drew this part. Man, I can't believe that dude is losing his leg and fingers. That poor dude. Sorry, we have okay. Oh, just checking messages. Ah, dang it. See, I thought I was doing brush. I'm wondering why it didn't look darker. It's because it's the eraser. I'm a simple man with a simple brain that can't figure out simple tasks. Dang it. Hmm. That's shadow. I didn't realize. Darn it. I thought my finger was literally on the eraser button. I was like, how could it not be the eraser right now? This overlap. You know, I think when I do the gradients on my colors, it makes the, not always, but a lot of times it makes the color spill beyond where I have it selected, which is kind of annoying. I kind of get what it's doing. It's kind of like blending it with the colors around it, but it's kind of annoying to have to go back and clean up every time I do a gradient, or almost every time, or even just some of the times, and you don't see it coming. Dang it. So I don't know why, but Photoshop seems to have this problem lately where I do an eyedropper tool, and then it usually, like, I don't like when things just auto do something for me, like how YouTube likes to autoplay videos, or everything likes to autoplay videos now. That drives me up the wall. Especially if it's sound related. I don't like when technology just, here, you'll want this to play, so we'll play it. It's like, no, don't do that. Like my car, like the Bluetooth kicks on, and it takes like 30 seconds to a minute to connect, but I don't always see it coming. Like I forget about it, and then all of a sudden my music will be blasting. But so I'll do an eyedropper tool. I let go of the eyedropper, it goes right to pencil. All well and good, and I'm more used to that, but then sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I do the eyedropper tool and it goes to eraser, and then I go to do the color and it's erasing. Okay. So that guy's losing his body parts. What else is going on in my life? I don't know, man. You hear something like that and everything kind of like falls out of your head. Oh, hi, Diego. Let's see. So I'm doing this space guy drawing. this kid on top of the spaceship. And he's based on my girlfriend's 4-year-old son. Oh, thank you. I love your style. It's so nostalgic and so cool. Thank you very much. Oh, here's some other drawings that I've got coming up. So I posted this guy today. He was just the quickest to color, so I wanted to get a drawing posted before I started to stream. This is very like Ren and Stimpy looking, if you ask me, which wasn't the intention, but and it's like mostly the ears. Nah, that whole head looks very Ren and Stimpy to me. But then I did this weird bear. Like he's eating honey and then he got stung by a bee. And then this was supposed to be like a Professor Koala. I don't know if I love that drawing. I did a koala because I've had good luck drawing koalas in the past, where they just kind of fell out of my wrist and turned out really cool looking. He's alright. And here's the comic. I'm still on this page. I haven't touched it in a few days because I've been doing stuff like these other drawings. Love them. It reminds me. Okay. It reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's my favorite show. Oh, I love that. I was just thinking of. Why was I just thinking of Courage the Cowardly Dog? Oh, I know. My favorite band is They Might Be Giants, Diego, and they have this song that they did for Cartoon Network called Courage the Cowardly Dog, where they did. Cartoon Network used to do these groovies thing where they would like. Well, I don't know if it was part of that or something else, but They Might Be Giants have this song called Courage the Cowardly Dog, where it's like, yeah, that's exactly what was just in my head. Eustace, Muriel, somebody's at the door, whatever. Creepy, surreal, someone better get the door. Someone better get the door. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I had the part where he's saying like something about our nowhere shack. Who will protect our home? Oh man, I'm boiling. I have a space heater. A space heater on right behind me, and I gotta turn that off because it's melting me. What am I, a wicked witch over here? See, it's doing this thing again where it's erasing instead of doing the brush. Here, let me go turn it off. Done. This thing on. Like it's the dead of winter. It's probably like one of the warmest days we've had. Okay. Clean up all my sloppiness. There's a thing I always say from Courage the Cowardly Dog where there's this like Asian guy character on that show. Let me see. What was his name? Dude. What? D Lung, I guess is that guy's name, where he'd always go, "Ya fool!" Call everybody a fool. At least he used to say that all the time. Wait, watch where you're going, you fool! I thought that was the color overlapping, but that's not part of the color. It's part of. I did the windshield on a separate layer. Yeah. It's kind of overlapping into this color a bit. I was saying on the last stream, this piece of music that's playing, this kind of like SpongeBob-y Hawaiian ukulele music or whatever it is, part of it, I thought it was coming up. Maybe it's. There's a part of it that reminds me of this piece of music on like season 2 of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where that right there. All right, go for it. There's a piece of music in one of the early episodes of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where when they were filming it, they don't actually have any music playing. They were gonna just put it in afterwards, and in the scene, Danny DeVito, the actor, not the character, Danny DeVito, his character, is like saying, "Go for it, go for it." Like he's singing along with the music, which wasn't in the script. And so they had to like put something like, they didn't notice it till later, I think. And so they had to like put together instead of like just putting some random music in there, like whatever, like club music or whatever the scene was supposed to have, they made their own piece of music, because they're like, wait, why is he singing? Why is he singing? We can't like refilm it. We gotta like put something that makes that make sense, because there's no reason for him to be doing that. And he's just going, go for it, go for it. And so they made a fresh piece of music, and then it's them and it's like the guys who create the show that also star in the show. They're actually like going, go for it in the in the piece of music that they put in it. That's funny. Let's see. I think, okay, so I've got these headlights on here somewhere. Okay, there. I'm gonna, on that same layer, I'm gonna give some of these stars a glow. And so how am I gonna do that? So I need this gradient tool. So I'm gonna just do white. And I kind of already have this set up, but I'll show you. So normally a gradient is like you pick one color. So let me get out of this. Dang it. So I'll leave that yellow. Okay. This one I'll make orange. So, you know, normally This is the paint bucket tool, right? Looks like a paint bucket. And then I'm gonna hold on it, and it gives me the gradient tool. Select that, and go up here to this gradient bar. And maybe it's different. I don't know if I have like a specific mode. Like I might have like a classic mode of Photoshop in use. Oh, can you even see my little gradient editor? Oh, I don't think you can see it. I thought you could. No, I just put both ends of the gradient as white, and I would show you, but apparently I bring the opacity on the one end down to 0, while the other end is 100, and that'll give me. See, I can do it like that instead of just doing a gradient. So like if my gradient was like white on one end and orange on the other, and it was all 100% opacity, that's what it would be. It starts white, ends orange. But if I put it to start white, and the end white is at 0 opacity, invisible. Gonna do that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do that over some of these stars, like this twinkling one. I don't think that's centered. So let's put it in here. And honestly, you could do this with a look at this one. This one's jacked. There must have been like pencil mark on that or something. Or I did it with a white pen, and it didn't cover up the black all the way. That's usually what that is. Here I can go into the artwork itself, and oh, see, I have 3 copies of this ink because I didn't want it to show through. Sometimes certain effects make the color show through the ink layer. So I'll duplicate the ink layer, and it won't show up so much. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Gonna do my pencil tool. So there's 2 layers where you won't see the changes. It won't look like I did anything until I do it to all 3 of them. What? Oh, I'll get this one hiding under here too. Dang it, what did I do? Best. Oh, somebody in the chat on Twitch. Can I report? No, not from here. Let's see. Oh, there's shadow on it. That's what that is. I'm gonna find out what layer this one. Okay. Just gonna clean this up. Okay. And then I was going to show you. Okay, where was I doing my other stars? Let's find out. Okay, it was this layer. Cool. So you can also do this with the brush tool. And I don't know nothing about setting up no brushes. I've done it before, but it's been a while. I haven't really needed it. But so my knowledge on messing around with brushes is very limited. I just toggle between the pre-existing, just built into the program, hard round brush and soft round brush. That's all I ever do. So I'm going to go to the soft round one, make it a bit bigger. Same effect, different day. Let's get some of the stars below the ship here, just so we don't look biased. Right. I'm gonna make this even bigger. A tad smaller. That one needs cleaning up too. It's kind of this black speck in the middle. It doesn't have to be just the big ones. We can just throw in some random ones. Stars twinkle. It's what they do. It's got a speckle on it too. Select one of the white areas. And go back to my pencil, which is a hard type brush. I think I'm gonna do this to all four. Yeah. There's one down here, right? See, if I caught this beforehand, I could have done it before I duplicated it 4 times. I could also merge these and then just reduplicate them if I wanted. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm done with this yet, but I think I'm done with this stream for the time being. Let me see. Is there anything I want to do? I don't think I want to post this yet. I'll just reserve that for a bit in case I come up with anything that I want to add to this. So I feel like it could probably use something. I just haven't thought of it yet. Hmm. So I'll keep working on other little ones in the meantime to post the next couple days. Little drawings like this one. Like I'll probably do this bear tomorrow. I think that's what you're gonna see me post tomorrow on Twitter and Kara. I'm on, even though I don't see much action on Kara exactly. I mean, sometimes I probably get more action on Kara than I do on Twitter or X or whatever. I barely get anything going on over there. So, if you're on Kara, Cara, hey Daminami, how's it going? You can find me there at Wrangleshank, just like everything else. And yeah, I might make a blue sky. I didn't want to. It's, stuff like that. It feels like it's going to be a flash in the pan, and then die off in a couple months, and then it doesn't. Maybe it does. I don't know. But who needs another thing is kind of how I felt, but I might just do it anyway. Something I realized after I posted this guy, I didn't do any gradients on him. Let's see what that would look like. Oops. Just out of curiosity. Even though I already posted him. Add or change the opacity on this gradient. Yeah, probably could have stood to use some gradients on him. Let me see what his nose would look like if I gave it a bit of range. Yeah, I might have to repost this guy after I fix him up. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be working on this again sometime soon in the near future. I might be working on this guy again in the near future. So until then, I'll try and do a stream tomorrow if I can. Last week on Wednesday, I got caught up doing videos to my high school friends. We send each other video updates every Wednesday. Lately, we've been doing that. And I was gonna do a stream, and then before I knew it, it was like 11 o'clock, and I didn't want to start a stream at 11 o'clock. So, speaking of which, it's 11:30 already. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing. I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good life, and eat dirt, get bent, kiss my grits, and goodbye. I'll see you guys next time. Check the links in the description. Follow me on all stuff at Wrangleshank, and click a like here and there. Share it with your friends. Um, Especially if you like this kind of stuff, this kind of content. I'm doing it as often as I can muster. So share it around, and it'll really lift my old spirits. Thanks, everybody. I love you.